Whitney. Keep it cute.
All right, you guys. What up, what up, what up? Good evening and welcome to another episode of Uncommon Opinions with your girl, Whitney D. But what? Let's get my co-host in the building first, but certainly the best one to come in the building and do it the way she do it, Sunny Love.
Hey.
Hey. And then our shining star, okay, the celebrity fashionista herself, okay, Kay Daniels.
It be all the extra for me.
I know.
it be all the extra because it's not needed. But hey, y'all.
Right? The extraordinary, the hostess with the mostest. Me. This is me.
Baby, this is your stuff, okay?
Okay. I love it. She's so humble, y'all. Anyways, y'all, I sit among some beautiful, oh my gosh, talented queens, y'all. Talented queens. Ew, how you doing, Sonny? How you
doing good? I am doing good. It's been a good week so far. Got a lot of things done over the weekend, so I'm feeling real productive.
Good. You look productive, baby. You glowing.
Glowing and stuff.
Baby, you look happy.
Thank you.
Giving shea butter.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, we all got on gray?
Yes.
It's
a little bit.
Blue.
Okay, we giving blue gray, like charcoal gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's cute. Look at us.
How you doing, Whitney?
Well, thank you.
You know what, Whitney? I like the no makeup.
Really?
Yes. Like it's like your skin is glowing more without the makeup. Yes.
You know what? Though I'm on these vitamins, the hair, skin, and nail vitamins.
Oh yeah, those
work
good.
Like I'm actually taking them seriously. I'm like, oh dang, I need to take them. So thank you.
Yeah, those were good.
How you doing, Kay Daniels, baby?
Promise taking me out. But
in other news, baby, God is good
all the time. All the
and
time.
You look good.
Y'all stay tuned. The testimony is coming. Just wait on it.
I'm always here for it.
Baby, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's a whole lifetime story.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not lifetime. They be crazy on there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's okay, what network?
Maybe Hallmark.
Yeah,
let's say Hallmark. Yeah.
All right, because see, I was about to take you to OWN, but they be ratchet over there too.
Yeah, it's giving Tyler Perry over there.
It is giving Tyler Perry, okay? We can't even do BET no more. Anyways, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it tonight. We have a fun-filled packed night for you guys. We have Listen, Don't Fix It. And I'm Lord, y'all, my husband is actually watching in on this night. So, okay, so you know. And then we have Cheap But Come Home. And then last we have I Want Him Mean. All right. So Sunny, you are closer to me. What say you? What you wanna talk about first?
What's the Cheap But Come Home?
Oh, okay.
Cheap. I don't know, but it sounds silly, child.
All right, you guys. Well, before I drop this, welcome to Uncommon Opinions. Okay, so you said Cheap But Come Home?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so I found this again. I'll be online, okay? And of course, they make it cute by putting celebrities on it. I don't care if she cheats as long as she knows where home is.
Okay. I've been in that situation.
Oh, you know what?
Baby, y'all didn't live some lives, honey.
Girl. Well, you know what? Let me stop. I do know what you're talking about. Go ahead. I'm going to let you go first.
I've been on both sides of the fence, actually. On the side where I've been cheated on, and on the side where I was doing a little cheating. So, and I think because I was on the side where I was doing a little cheating first, I was on that side of the fence first, I was able to, I don't know how I was able to be on the other side, but I took the other side a little bit, I feel like that is a per situation type of deal, and I also feel like that's also a per person type of situation because not everybody can have that type of mentality. I don't think it's for everybody. I wouldn't actually suggest anybody to do that. I wouldn't suggest anybody to succumb to that type of environment. But I will say I do not judge whatsoever. I have been the woman that they cheated with. I've been the one that was cheating, and I've been the one that got cheated on. So I've literally played all parts of the field. And so I don't judge because every situation is different. When it comes to cheating, every situation is different. You really don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot. A lot of people are so quick to judge about, what's going on. Because sometimes what we may think is cheating may not be cheating to that couple. They probably got a little, type of deal worked out with them where they can, have an open relationship, or, you're allowed to have a hall pass on whenever I go out of town. People have stuff going on behind closed doors that not everybody is aware of. I've had several situations. I've been in a open relationship. We was swingers. So, when it comes to the whole cheat but come home, my thing is that one, I don't think it should be judged, honestly. I don't think it should be judged. I don't think it should be judged on the woman's side, on the man's side. Not until because even if you get the whole story, unless you the people that's in the relationship, you still not gonna understand because it's just not gonna make sense unless you there, So I personally don't judge about the cheat but come home. I mean, I feel like to each his own. If you're gonna be the woman that man cheating with, then all I'm gonna say is my advice to you, ma'am. If you're gonna be the mistress, don't dig too deep and stay in your lane, because you really don't know what's going on at the house, and honestly, you don't want to be involved with what's going on at the house. If you're gonna be the woman that is cheating, y'all need to work it out. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to lay all the cards on the table, find out what's going on, what's the problem. Same thing with the man. You need to actually talk to her, make her sit down. Because what I learned was a lot of men who be cheating, they was just leaving because something wasn't there. All the ones that I found out was just something wasn't there. It was always a something that was missing. And honestly, the ones who in relationships and cheat, when I tell y'all they talk. So honestly, I can't judge. I can't judge the cheat but come home. I mean,
well,
that's hard. It's really hard.
Well, I will say this. Okay, I get it, but okay, so I've been there. Actually, now that I think back, I think it wasn't something that I just really okay. Well, let me tell you the two different situations. One was when I was young, and I knew this dude was no good. He was a local rapper, and he cheated on me all the time. I didn't care. I just wanted him to come home, so I would deal with that. But also, since we're being transparent, he would come home. We would come home, have me in the clinic because he was outside doing his dirty work. So that's whenever you sign up for a come home, you tell them to bring those fleas that they are bringing when they are out messing around with these little hookers. Okay, so I dealt with that. Okay. Then second time was in my marriage, my last marriage. Okay. With my ex. I heard through the grapevine, I saw it, I told you guys, I've shared it before, he served me at church. But before that, it was a series of months before where I would see him with this other woman, and I didn't care. I just wanted my husband home. Yeah. I wanted him to come home, right? So, but now No, it ain't no cheaper come home. No, we ain't gonna do that because I just feel again, I'm with you with it's no judgment. You do have open relationships and stuff like that. But again, like I've told you guys, you gotta understand what comes with that you open and just saying come back. They come back to babies.
I don't disagree. You have to take that.
Yeah,
you gotta take that.
When they come home, it's a baby. It can be an STD. It can be a whole nother person with them where they like, okay, now I want this person to be we want to be in a throuple. You know, you got to be willing to take everything. And just for me, that's always been a flag for me. A penalty on the plane.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
You got something, like I said years ago when I was younger. Yeah, I would come home. I just wanted this to work. But even if you said come home, it was like, please don't do that again.
Right.
Come home.
Right.
So for me, it's just, cheat. It's like if this was a one-time offense, I understand. But Kay, what say you?
Well, so I have been in this position, but it's not. I don't know, I guess. So I've only been in one relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And that relationship was when I was 14, 15, because my mama actually let me start dating at 14, just so she could be able to be a part of it, because she knew whether she let us or not, we were going to be talking to boys. So she was like, okay, I just want to be a part, so you can start dating at 14, but, yada, yada, yada. Anywho, that was the only official boyfriend that I've ever had. We was together on and off for 2 years. And it definitely was, even though we was kids and wasn't living together, it definitely was a cheat but come home type of situation, because the dude cheated on me about at least 3-4 times. At least. Like, I would be sitting at church, the girl sending me pictures of him at her house. Like, oh, your man in my house. Woo. And I've had where the girl was trying to call me and come beat me up, find out where I lived. I've had he had me, because this was like early internet days. Y'all know we grew up on the dial-up. So this was during this time, it was like the Uvu time. So
Uvu.
So he had me buy him a webcam for Christmas. Girl, I set up here, saved up for this webcam. He cheated on me with it. So I went through a lot in that one relationship. Yeah. And that's why I have not been in no more after that. Because after that, God was like, all right, now I didn't let you deal with a lot early, so you can see. So just wait on what I got for you, and that's what I've been doing. But I say all that to say that one relationship scarred me. I can't do that. I can't do but that's how it really was. Like, I loved him so much. I was like, look, just as long as when you get done, come back to me. Like, he literally told me one time, he was like, so I want us to take a break because this is girl that I want to talk to. And literally I was there when he got done.
Dang.
So it's I'm telling y'all, crazy.
Wow.
So and it just was a lot. It was a lot that I dealt with that. And so I knew that was something that I never wanted to deal with again. But I've been that girl where it's like, do that, but come home. But for me, I can't speak for no other woman. For me, that came out of insecurity. It was because I don't feel like I can get nobody better than you, or I just really want you, so I don't care what you do to me, just come back. Like, that's what it was giving. And so, like Sonny said, everybody is different. Some people really don't care. Do what you want to do.
I didn't care.
And that's not me.
Yeah,
if I do that,
didn't care. So
with me, I'm like Whitney. I'm like, for me, when I think about stuff like that, I'm thinking about, well, what are you going to bring back to me? Yeah. Because it's not even just, first of all, I'm sensitive, number one. So I get messed up real quick. Number one. Too. Number two, I'm not dealing with no outside babies. I'm not dealing with none of that. And number three, even outside of that, just on a spiritual level, these people that you're dealing with, you bringing it back to me.
Spirit.
And so now all of a sudden there's so much turmoil in the house. And we trying to figure out why. And it's because all these spirits is coming back with you. And so just for me personally, I can't really play with that. Now, granted, things happen. Right. There are great marriages where they've dealt with infidelity before, they've done that. That's a little different, where it's like, okay, you cheated. But yeah, let's come home. Let's figure out how we could work through this. Let's figure out what the root was.
Right.
Like if it's like a case by case basis, but it's not going to be a revolving door where
you
can do what you want to do.
Right.
And you just come back.
That. You know, I understand the case by case basis because, like you said, it's people. Everybody deal with their own situations. You know what I'm saying, and everybody handle it differently. It could have been a one-time thing, or this person could have just been cheating with this one woman for 10 years. Like, it's always something different. Mm-hmm. Some women really, because you know, I know my grandmother dealt with, you know, her husband having this other girlfriend, and come to find out it was a whole nother family, and now he got 2 families, and they was just, well, as long as you taking care of the house.
Yep. Because back then, that's what it was. They was trying to help somebody pay the bills.
Yep. Yeah, that is what it was back then.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Papa was a rolling stone, you know. So a lot of us have dealt with the cheat but come home. And like I said, I was the one who didn't care. I was a whole didn't care case. That's why
Are you still there? Like, would you deal with that now?
Not anymore, you know, because I'm getting older and I view relationships a little bit differently than before. But I would say probably if this relationship doesn't work, I might go back to I don't care no more, because I have
my husband laughing.
I have like I don't know. I don't really get that close or connected to people or to, you know, my guy counterparts. I never really got that close to them or got that invested, and I didn't really let them get that invested in me. I will always have a wall up. So like,
I was just about to say, is that a defense mechanism?
Because for me, it was because
it don't sound healthy.
Oh, I never said it was healthy. I'm not recommending, you know, to walk this path. I don't recommend nobody to walk this path, because it can get frustrating sometimes. But I would say for me, like if I was like ever dealing with somebody and I don't really want them to get close, then that's why I didn't care. That's why I had no feelings about it, you know. And I mean, honestly, my open relationship, I suggested that. I was like, can we be open? Cause I don't see you all the time. And you know, so now like the relationship I'm dealing with now, like, no, I can't, I wouldn't say I'll be able to deal with that right now. And I don't think he'll be able to deal with that either. We've actually had this conversation before, to be honest. It's funny we're talking about this because we both talked about it and we both was like, nah, we can't handle that with each other. So we just, you know, exclusive with each other. But I will say, if this don't work out, I'm going back to not caring. I ain't gonna lie.
Back to the streets?
Going back to the streets. I'm gonna be like, I'm 34. I mean, I'm not gonna be
don't give up. Don't give up, baby.
I'm 34. Like, I've already put 4 years into this one. So it's like, if we put another 5 or 6 after this one, we got 10, 15 years. If we mess up, if 15 years go by and this ain't working, I'm for real. I'm going back to the street because then I'm gonna be 50. I'm going back. Girl, what you talking about?
No, baby, 50 is the new 20. Okay.
Let me be transparent. I understand. That's what I was going through right before I met Darren. So God is not gonna let it get that bad. I'm taking, baby. I was like, oh, baby, God, I'm gonna go to these streets.
I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I'm already ready. I get it. We did not already got 4 years.
That's why I said you're going back to the streets, right?
I'm telling you, baby. If we don't work, I'm willing to put another 5 to 10 years behind this, but I'm telling y'all, if these 5 and 10 years didn't roll by and I'm 50, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be a fine cougar. You hear me?
I knew it. Wow.
You already know.
Anyway,
I'm telling
you. Now, okay, Kay, it's up to you. What we rolling with next?
What's the other two?
It is listen, don't fix it. I want him mean, and and I got a bonus for you guys. Y'all kind of already know.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh baby, we finna talk about that. And I need to start it off. I need to start it off.
What other?
I'm not gonna be all day. I've been planning my answer all week. I've been ready for 3. I've been ready. Okay, let's do the mean. Let's do the mean.
Oh,
I want
him mean. Okay, so again, I saw this post online. So this girl, Jessica, baby, had this to say. I want the meanest ninja alive. I can't stand a friendly ninja.
Ooh, child.
I mean to other females, not to me. Girl.
Yeah.
Child, baby.
I used to love that type.
Let me, child.
Ooh, I used to love that kind of man.
So here's the thing.
What?
Here's the thing.
Out. What you?
It
like,
never
for real?
fails.
Boom,
It
get out the
never
way.
fails. I always get the friendly niggas. It
Not-
never fails. And it's because I think it's because of most of the guys I've talked to have been like, well, most of them, not all of them, most of them have been creatives. So I think it's just a built-in thing where they just used to just communicating with people and stuff like that. So they talk. But these niggas always be friendly. And it used to bother me because this one particular guy, which y'all know, but I'm not gonna say his name. But it's like we were just friends. But it used to piss me off because some of them be so naive too. And I'm like, you don't see what she doing?
Oh
like,
my
you
God.
Nah,
slow.
they see.
And I'm telling y'all.
See.
No,
It's
this
just one.
serious.
Sometimes they don't because
They really
it was
don't.
like we was in this meeting one time and he's friendly. Y'all didn't met him before. He friendly. He extremely friendly. He always talking, always laughing with folks, always, and it don't even be on no flirtatious thing. He's just like that. And so it's this one time we was at this meeting and this girl literally was, first of all, anytime a girl see me with a dude and then they come up to me, you're so pretty. I'm like, you want my man. What you want? Cause they be so, I'm like, girl, you not slick. But anyway, so she coming up to him and she just talking to him, but she trying to insert me in the conversation because she see me right here. Sis, I know what you're doing. Right. And so she just, I'm like, and so when we got in the car, I'm like, so
did you not peep it?
Did sis have to keep touching you while she was talking to you? Like that was necessary? Like what? Like
y'all know what? I would love that. That's so entertaining to me.
Sonny, you look
really
different. Okay. I'm not you. I'm not you.
Not baby.
Or like,
I love it.
Or like
I like to sit back and see how he gonna react.
And because he saw how he reacted. He allowed it.
Yes. And it's like I get it. So I battle between it because here's the thing. I'm in business. So I don't want a man that's that mean to where I can't take you to networking stuff with me. I can't have you around me because you're not going to want to communicate. You're not going to want to do this and that. I don't want that. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't want every woman to feel like she got access to you to be able to do stuff like that. Like, don't let her get that close like that. Balance. It got to be a boundary. It got to be a boundary.
I'm on both sides of the fence because I used to date a mean guy, like real mean, and I used to love it. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love it. It was like the most entertaining thing in the world. It was entertaining, y'all. I swear, I used to love it. He used to like just basically just push them on out the way. That was awesome, you know. And then like I started to be a part of the lifestyle. So after being a part of the lifestyle, then you just kind of sit back because then you start learning different sides of yourself on the sexual aspect. And you just be like, oh, look at her. All over here. I mean, she ain't got a chance, but this is kind of hot. You know?
Oh, my gosh. See, me, you know what? Darren is that healthy balance. But sometimes I do get it with being too friendly because he's a sweetheart. Y'all know.
Yes.
You know? And
I'm like, I get you sweet, but
yeah. And sometimes I'm like, damn, you didn't see that. He be like, no. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like it. That's the reason why I like it. Because they don't see it.
I'm the main one. See, I'm the mean one. You can say hey to me, and I'm gonna walk by like I didn't even see you, hear you, nothing. That's me.
I'm the type. If he got friends to do him, I'm like, He be like, babe, it's okay. No, it's not okay. That's me. I don't have no tolerance. You don't play with him. You don't play with nothing of mine. Okay. And so, you get a little too friendly with him. You say, hi, a little too friendly. I'm like, hi. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Hello.
I'm more of an introvert, so I'm
Girl.
quiet anyway when it comes to being around his friends and stuff. Unless, like, because he's a social butterfly, and I try to. I'm to myself. So, but the thing is, like I say, once I flipped and got on this other side of life, when it came to that dark side of life, I mean, I don't know if y'all been to the red room, but to the red room side of life,
Okay.
Yeah, it started to become like a little bit of a
something different.
She is.
It started to become a little bit somewhat of a kink to me. So it's more so I'm quiet either way it go. I'm just gonna sit back and watch because 9 out of 10, I know he don't. I know he don't.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know it's not going nowhere because number one, he don't see that she flirting. She trying so hard. That's why it's
It be funny.
Because she trying so
It do be
hard.
funny. It do be funny.
I'm like, girl, I'm a woman. I just like at the gym the other day, y'all. So my trainer, y'all know he a little handsome or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I be looking at these women in this gym, and I'm like, you is not slick, girl. She coming up to him. Can you help me right quick?
So hilarious.
And she come lay. I'm like, what she need help with? So she come over here and lay down, girl, on the floor, and got this massager and want him to massage her back with it. And she got on these little bitty shorts, and I'm like, girl, you is not slick. And then tell myself, well, you don't have to go that light. You can push in a little deeper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl,
that's why I love it.
You is not slick.
Baby, women be pulling out all them cards, and
they be trying, baby.
I'm like, girl, I'm a woman. I know exactly what you doing.
That's why I can't get mad. Now, if he recognizes it, because like my guy, the way we are, if he recognizes that she is flirting, he will tend to, because I know, like we have an understanding, so I know he about to look back at me. I know he finna look back at me and be like, you need to talk to her. Yes, thank you, bring it back here. So for me, it's because of the understanding that I have with my man. Like it's the understanding we have, because we've had these conversations. Now him on the other side, he is a very jealous person, and because of what we are, like I'm a submissive person, so another man can't come talk to me anyway without talking to him first. That's just how our relationship go. Like they can't come up to me no way, but if it's another woman, he because he don't really pay too much attention, and if he is paying attention, he's about to always talk her back to me. So I love it. It's very entertaining. It's the most entertaining thing in the world, because like if I get mad, then he gonna know, and I don't want him to know that I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just be quiet and see how this unfolds.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I mean, as far as me, I don't know if I can correlate mean with thugs. So because I had some nice thugs. So
I had really nice thugs.
It's some really nice thugs. So I can't say that. When I met my husband, though, I thought he was nice, but baby, no. Okay, he's mean, and I'm not saying in a bad way. You don't play with him. You know what I'm saying? He got a friendly face.
Now that I love.
Baby, that's what I'm saying. All right. Now he got a friendly face, but don't play with him. That's just like me. Don't play with me. I'm friendly to the mug, baby. You don't want to see the other side. And he saw when we was dating, he was like, dang, yeah, I was trying to fight a dude behind him. I don't play.
Yeah, she didn't specify this, but I do like them mean where they're really protective type. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
do like that.
She didn't say that. She said mean to other females.
Yeah. She just said mean to other females. Let me drop this banner. Yeah, she said I meant mean to other females. So I'm guessing if they're trying to make advances on them, he's kind of mean, like back off me.
No, I need you to protect me from the world, honey.
Yeah, I don't even care about you being mean to other females. So you ain't even gotta do that. You can be nice. No, I'm good. I'm I don't care about that.
He can be nice now. Like I do laugh about it.
Yeah, I do want him to be protective. Okay, so we're gonna get into this last topic before we get into the bonus topic, which is listen, don't fix it. Okay, so let's look at this video real short and let's talk about it.
Gorgeousness. What is one thing that you wish that men knew about women?
That y'all don't always have to fix it. Women operate a lot of the time out of our heart. We want to be heard. We don't want to argue. We don't want excuses. Foundationally, we just want to know that you are moved because we are in pain.
Wow.
When we're telling you, hey, this hurt me, and you go straight into like, oh, I want you to understand why I feel this way, all we see is an excuse. So it's basically like you stepping over our pain. And a lot of us have been told that we're too much or too little, or that our pain is invalid. And so we need men to understand that primarily, even though the fix and the solution is something that needs to be addressed, primarily you need to address the heart first, because we operate from the heart. So
start with the heart. Amen. Gorgeousness.
That was beautiful. I love that. That was beautiful. And that's something, you know, with Darren over there, that's something that we kind of struggle with. My husband is a man's man. He's like, what I need to do to fix it? Like, again, like, you know, prime example. I shared with Kay, he got me a laptop. A desktop. Because I thought, from my understanding, because he broke my laptop. He accidentally, too. He just here recently, Kay, I didn't tell you, but just bought me a laptop. And I'm like, why did you
Okay, laptop?
And he was like, because I broke it. I was like, but you got me the desktop. Nah, that's a desktop.
No.
I broke your laptop. And I was just like, okay, you fixed it already by getting me this, but he's just, you know, and I was like, babe, but that's Darren. Like, he's a fixer. I remember crying out about something about a friend, and we're like, you don't need them. Like, you know, what you want to do? And I was just like, I just want you to listen. I just want you to hear. He's like, oh, well, you got to tell me. Darren is, ever since we've been dating, you got to be specific. If it, you know, like if I tell him something, it's like you have to tell him, because either he gonna go watch it and that's it. So if you didn't tell him, he's not gonna do it. It's like you gotta be specific. That's why when we were dating, and people, you know, in our family would say, oh, we rush a lot. No, we communicate. Me and Darren, if anything, that's why when stuff happens, it hurts me, because he's my best friend. Like, we talk about stuff. It's nothing under the sun. So when we were dating, he was asking me stuff like marriage and how I want to be proposed to and kids and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just regular conversation, but everything I said, he literally did. I said, I want to get married and I want to be proposed to around family and friends. I want my dad to know. He found an old phone and found my dad's number and asked for my hand in marriage. I didn't know that, but that's what he did, because he listened to what I was saying, because he's very specific. You got to tell him it's good and it's bad, because I can be thinking in my head, I put something down and I'm like, okay, he gonna get it. No, he not.
Right.
I tell him to, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good and it's a bad thing, because if he hang on to every word, if I say, well, you know, text me tomorrow, and he texts, I'm like, why you didn't call me? Like, you said text. And I was like, God dang it. So it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Sometimes we just want you to listen, man. We just want you to hear our concerns and hear our stuff. And then with him, because he's such a fixer, and sometimes him not being able to fix it, it's like okay, what do I do? You know, and it's like, just sit there, babe. Just let me get it out. He's not used to that. He like, wow, you know. So that was beautiful what she said, and I don't know if there was her dude or not, but to hear that, you know, I was like, that's dope. But what y'all say about it?
What you say, Kendra?
I agree, and it's one of those things where, like I told y'all before, the judge. That's one of the things Judge Tolley used to say all the time, is that you have to give men the ask. You have to tell them exactly what it is that you're expecting out of that particular moment, because they're going to go immediately to fixing mode, because that's how they're wired, and we're not wired that way. And so sometimes we want, especially when it's one of those things where like you said, your husband is your best friend. They become your best friend, and so they most times the main person that you talk to about stuff. And we just be wanting to talk, like, and sometimes you got to tell your friends that too, like, look, I don't want your advice. I just want to talk. I just want to vent and just get this off my chest, and then we go on, you know. So right. I feel like it's one of those things where you have to let them know that ahead of time, because they'll try to fix it. There's some things we ain't trying to fix. I'm not trying to leave my friend. I'm not trying to stop being friends with my friend. I just want to tell you how she pissed me off today. And then we forget that we talked about this, and then we go about our day. And they like, we need to do this and this and this. And, you know, so yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you got to make it clear to them. before you even open up your mouth about it, so they will know.
Yeah, I agree with both you ladies. My guys definitely affects her. I sometimes have to watch how I say things around him as well, because he would immediately go fix it. And like you said, Whitney, I can just be talking sometimes. I can just be like just talking. Next thing you know, it's in my face, and I'm like, "Where this come from?" Oh, cause you needed it. Oh, okay. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect this to. I mean, he's always like that. Like you, just like you said, sometimes I didn't even think he was listening. I just be talking about my dreams, especially when it came to my dreams. I was telling him my dreams, just having regular conversation. Next thing you know, he was behind half of them being able to, come into fruition. But I was really, you got to be careful with that. I think I only ran into a couple of them that would actually listen and understood that. But I ain't gonna lie, the ones who knew that was pretty old, so they wasn't young at all. So I think the older they get, they'll get better with that. Sometimes they just so much of a man's man.
Yeah, because
some of them just macho like that,
Yeah, and they get it done.
Some of them never even understand the fact. We can say that till we blue in the face, and they still feel like, but I gotta fix it. Like you said, like how your husband is. I gotta fix it.
Yeah, it's like I feel like, babe, I just want you to listen. He's just like, okay.
They have this helpless because like what my guy told me is that they are told to to protect, to be there. If she needs something, then you go do it. You know what I'm saying? So they have this need, like people laugh at me when I say I love playing damsel in distress, but they have this need to rescue. They always want to rescue.
And they like it.
They love rescuing us.
Where my husband, when we was arguing, and he told me, he was like, "You are not the dude." And no one, look for real, and no one has ever told me that. And I'm like,
right.
Yeah, because I was all up in his face. Yeah, what you? Because I'm used to them thugs and them mean guys, and them guys is gonna give it back at you. No, ma'am. He's a man. Yeah. And if you know the difference, come on now. Let's talk about it. The difference in what you said.
Nigga. All right, church.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yep.
See, I don't want no mean nigga.
Okay? Either.
I don't want no nigga. I done had those.
Period.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't want it.
Is that when you dealing with a man, you gotta come correct. And that's
you
a
do.
Man don't play that. Okay. You get up in his face too many times. Okay. All right. So my thing is, I never had a man tell me that.
Yeah.
You ain't a man, Whitney.
It feels different, don't it?
It feels different. I was kind of
baby, I'm ready to feel it.
It feels different when a man put you in his place than when a ninja put you in your place.
Feel it, honey. I'm tired of being the man.
Nigga,
right. It make you feel like you want to fight them back.
When a man tell you, it's a little bass in his voice. He like, you not the man, Whitney. And I'm like, yeah. I'm
right. It's a whole difference because when you dealing with a man, you just know that you're dealing with the man. You just know, and you just automatically just want to just
his language is different, his verb stature.
That's why, like we talked about before, that's why I don't agree with the whole women don't submit. Yes, they do. They submit to the right man. And just like with men, when women like to say, "Oh, well, all men cheat, all men do wrong," and it's not. No, he don't do that with the right woman.
That's true.
So because he has no lack, he's not looking, he's not going anywhere. You got him,
I mean, because when you're dealing with a dog, we all know what dogs look like. You know what I'm saying? But an actual man, like what's that show people's watching now? BMF, how Charles went and stepped out on, I think her name Lucille or something like that. Like Charles ain't no cheater, but then next thing you know, she started taking away, and then she started being really difficult. Not saying everything is all her fault, because we know it takes two to tangle. But some of that stuff she was doing wasn't helping, and some of what he did didn't help either. That's a lot of reasons why I don't judge, because it's just too much going into that. But yeah, I do. That girl in that video, she explained it so well. It was almost hard to even
Come
piggyback.
back.
'Cause-
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yes, what you said. Yes, I agree.
That
I
too.
agree.
Hey, everything I want to say, she killed it. She like put the nail on the head, like, sir, like.
It's like next topic. All right, thank you, girl.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was
She wrapped
so
it up.
beautiful. Yeah, it's the way she composed it, because I'm like, oh my God, yes, we just want to be heard sometimes. We want to get it out.
Because we like to talk anyway.
We do. And to be honest with you, that's like that realistically. I could be ready to be quick to respond to somebody's comment or a post, and then I'll just get it all out, and then I delete it.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, Kendra? Just don't say that. Just leave it alone, girl.
It's out now. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I literally recorded a whole video finna upload on YouTube. And I was like, literally deleted it. Because it got out. So it's just like, okay, I got it out.
I'm done with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So in a lot of cases, that's what we do, man. You know,
and sometimes they just a body in the room, and guess what? Since you right here, you the body in the room. Let me talk to you real quick.
Because I talk to Smooch. I be talking to God. Whoever here that's gonna listen, I'm finna talk.
Right.
So
okay. So without further ado, you guys, which brings us to our bonus topic. Okay. The moment you guys have been waiting for, I'm happy my husband is in the room. Okay. So, Ciara broke the mother stinking internet when she came, baby. Come
She
on.
did.
Let me show you this real quick. Babe, I wanted your opinion. He said, no, you good. You see what I'm saying? All right. So, let me show you guys. All right. Bam. All right. Yes.
Legs.
Broke the internet with the contraption of a dress. Okay. And so we're going to talk about this, and mind you, it's other pictures where her husband is to the side of her looking like this. So let's go ahead and get into this topic. The internet was mixed reviews in regards to this. Some saying yes, Ciara, yes, baby, come through with the looks and the tea. Others was like, hell no. So I wanted to bring it to the panel for the final time. I've done talked about it. Did a whole live on it. But I wanted to go ahead and talk to you ladies about it.
Believe it or not.
Okay,
let me go first.
Please let Kendra go first, because I gotta have rebuttals to this. So I'm ready.
I've been prepared. I know Whitney finna bring it up. I need to be prepared.
Yeah, because
First of all, it's called Uncommon Opinions, and I know I'm just finna be the uncommon opinion. I already know. So,
okay.
All right.
So,
I got a couple prefaces first. Okay. All right. First of all, let me start by saying this. Absolutely hated the dress. Absolutely hated it.
Okay.
I hate every time they wear dresses like that. Okay. I hated Rihanna's dress that she wore. I hated the one Lizzo wore. I hate all of these type of dresses, and that's me speaking as a designer, because to me, it's no design.
It's not.
It's just fabric.
Yeah.
The design is their body.
Yeah.
So just as a designer, and I hate the dress. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. So let me start there. Let me start by saying that. Secondly, so here's the thing, because I feel like people was not understanding my outrage. So let me say this. Number one,
outrage?
Yeah, I did. Well, no, I will say, at first it was outrage, but later it just turned into trolling, because I just like pissing people off the rest of the day. But my thing is this. So first of all, let me just start off by saying I am a Christian, a real Christian. I got a real relationship with the Lord.
Okay.
And so with that being said, that is the reason why I don't like that she wore the dress. Okay. Because her and Russell being not only Christians, but public Christians, where they're actually, going out trying to save souls. They're actually going to church. They just recently, the week before that, was in the prison getting people saved and stuff, but nobody talked about that. But anyway, they are out loud Christians. So with that being said, Christians are always going to be persecuted no matter what you do. So I feel like there's certain things that you just shouldn't do because you already know how this finna go. You already know every eye's gonna be on you. So I hate that she wore it because as a Christian and as a believer, it gives people a reason to now be like, well, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. You see, they was just playing the other day. Now look at her. She a hoe, all this stuff. You know, it give people that opportunity, which at the end of the day was, in my opinion, was it a bad decision? Yes. But that has nothing to do necessarily with her character, because it's times that I do stuff that ain't of God. And I still love God at the end of the day. I'm still a believer at the end of the day. And I have to go and I have to pray and get conviction and get and all of that. So I want to start by saying that to let y'all know I didn't like the dress and I wish she didn't wear it. So let me start by that. My issue with the whole thing is I'm trying to figure out why every time Ciara or Russell do something, it's an immediate attack at their character. Because my thing is, if you didn't like the dress, you could have just said you didn't like the dress. It's immediately, see, this what Future was talking about, and a hoe gonna be a hoe, and couldn't be my wife. You're right, because your wife wouldn't even look good in that anyway. So we're not talking about your wife, and you not married, and you got a baby mama. So we're not talking about y'all. But for me, that's the part that pissed me off. Not necessarily that people was upset that she wore the dress. It was y'all not even talking about the dress. Y'all are now discussing her character and her as a woman and her as a wife. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, Russell is grown. He very grown. He a man. So he saw the thing that people don't know. When it comes to stuff like this stuff get approved way before time. So most likely they got a sketch. Most likely they seen the dress. They had fittings. He knew well in advance before this award show what she was going to wear. So he knew. And if he didn't like it or if he didn't approve, he could have voiced that. And even if he did voice that, he did that in private. And they dealt with it. And they wore the dress and they went back home. So why people speaking on people's marriages that ain't their marriage? Like Sonny just said in the earlier topic, everybody's relationship is different. And Ciara is a model too at the end of the day. So now granted, not saying you gotta wear everything people put on you, but you know. But okay, I feel so free. I'm ready to release that.
I love this show. Lord, I feel so free.
Lord, I've been waiting all week.
I feel so free.
Girl, and these people just wanted to argue. I said I'm not gonna keep arguing with y'all. Then let me just say this and I'll be done.
Go ahead.
Then this dude, which I ain't gonna say his name, because y'all know him. But every time somebody posts something about a relationship, he trying to argue. So he under my thing, and he like, see, this is strike two. This is strike two. She already messed up earlier this year when she made that song about independent women and all this stuff. She ain't even independent. I'm like, what? See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all be ready for a reason to say something about this woman. Because first of all, what the song got to do with this dress? Number one. Number two, she can make us. Do you know how many people that's in relationships that make songs that ain't relationship based? Fantasia, K. Michelle, Mary J. Blige. These folks be married and everything else, making breakup songs. Beyonce, everybody. So why y'all upset that she made a song? First of all, it only was a snippet, so y'all don't even know what the rest of the song say. But because y'all hear a snippet about her talking about women being independent and having their own, you get upset and you bringing this up on something that's completely irrelevant to that. So it further proves my point that y'all just don't like her. Like a lot of y'all just don't like her. It just upsets y'all that this woman is happy. But okay, I'm done. Give me some water, cause my throat dry.
Wow.
I'm telling y'all, I just feel
waiting on
released.
this moment.
I just feel released.
That's
My
why
lungs is clear.
I couldn't end this live without letting her have it. Okay. Sonny, because to be honest with you, Sonny, it's your fault. I didn't know about this. You posted it.
It's always Sonny's fault.
I didn't know nothing about this.
Most of the topics be Sonny.
Nothing. I said, what's the, oh, why the heck she do that? I said, what? Because, baby, I don't be online. Sonny, this is your fault.
This is because
okay.
Honestly, it was giving Aisha Curry thirsty. You know, that's what it was giving to me. That's the main reason why I said something. Now, granted, there had like when we had discussed in the comments when you was like, you know, Kim K was naked. I said something when she was naked. I was like, why is Kanye wife on the front of paper? Get off the front of paper. Go put some clothes on, man. You got Northwest out here in Chicago and them like, baby. Get off of paper. I was actually upset that Kim buried it all on paper. I really was. I was like, no, stop. You know, Beyonce, I'm really not gonna touch that because of all of her art, her artistry. I mean, I can't. I'm nude for art. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to artistry, I can't really touch that. When Lizzo did it, I was like, no, ma'am. Stop. Please. I don't know if it was the color or what, but take that off. I completely hated it. Yeah, especially when she had that one dress on that she just cut the butt out and that was ugly. Yeah. Like, you know, that was real ugly. Don't get it twisted. I don't a lot of these celebrities when they wear those type of clothes, I be like, why?
Exactly.
Put something else on. Exactly. You know, so me personally, it was really the reason why I said it was giving Aisha Curry thirsty was because of just, you know, I do listen to Ciara. I know I was joking. I was clowning up in my comments, but I actually do listen to Ciara.
We was on the trolling.
We was. And one thing I noticed with Ciara's music, her last album before she started dropping this music, Beauty Marks. Yeah, she was all up in love. These are a whole bunch of love songs. And you went from that to you jumping on top of cars and some booty shorts talking about time you outside. And then next thing I know, you outside for real. And I'm over here like, do you want to know if you still got it? Because baby, you got Russell, you got it. You do not have to prove nothing to us. Okay, we are trying to get what you got. Please put something else on.
And baby, sis was looking good too. I gotta give it to her.
I mean, her body is banging, but she don't have to show us that. That was my thing. Like, baby, we
knew already.
Yeah, like you married. The way we look at you, Ciara, is like you was like on your way to some Angela Bassett type statue, and then you come out here bearing it all. Now you trying to tell me you out here looking like your cousin, Sweetie? That is something that's something I would have expected her cousin to have on, not her. I was like, she dressed like her cousin. She not dressed like, I mean, Ciara.
You was disappointed.
I was very disappointed in what she had on because, like I said, for me, and it could be just me, but where I had played Ciara, she was not on I'm about to bear it all type of thing, you know. And it could, and I could have been judging her character, but that's how she presented herself to me. You know what I'm saying? When we out here looking at her, that she didn't present herself like that. Had she been presenting herself like this, I wouldn't have said nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I expected Sweetie had something on like that. You know, maybe even Megan, but see, Megan didn't tighten up since she been with Party. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of like, that for me was a shocker. Like I said, that was one of those, Aisha Curry, do I still got it? And it was like, you don't have to ask us that, baby, because you got Russell. So you got it. You always got it. You got the bag. You got all of it. Put something else on. Now, I get it. They went through all of that, and he been knew about the outfit. But now I want to know, Russell, why? Why, Russell? What are you trying to prove? We know you got the baddest B in Atlanta. You don't have to prove that to us, Russell.
That's a good point.
Sir, Russell, I don't know if you're trying to let us know that you ain't no simp or what. I don't know. But, sir, us women want to get to you. So I don't understand why you out here letting her, oh, yeah, my wife can wear anything. You ain't sorry. If you would have put that neck down, you might look a little bit sexier to us. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So I was very disappointed in the couple together. That's why I said, she out here, she over here acting like Aisha Curry now. Sit down. You know, like everybody can't dress like Lil' Kim going to an award show. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a Lil' Kim attitude to be dressing like Lil'
or the brand.
Right. She literally, it's like, y'all, it's like if Brandy came out here dressed like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you over here with Brandy and like if Monica came out here dressed like that, like we wouldn't want like Monica. Like, come on, you over here with them, but you want to come out looking like Cardi B. See, if Cardi came out here dressed like that, we expect that from Cardi because that's how Cardi present herself. So for me, her presentation was whack. I hated it. So that's why when people was comparing them to other celebrities who dressed naked, I'm like, yeah, but look at the ones who was dressing like that though. Low key, we expect Beyonce to be naked, to be honest.
Yeah.
So her dressing like that outfit when she wore to the Met Gala, that's Beyonce. She, you know what I'm saying? She gon' dress naked. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like at my art show, how y'all saw how I was dressed. Y'all expect me to dress like that at the art show.
And do.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, if I would have walked in there and then y'all would have been like,
you right? So it's just like, it was just the fact that her expectation, it's up here with us and she just dropped. And it's like, why did you stoop? Like, you don't, you are the one who don't have to stoop. You've already proven to us that you do not have to stoop. That's why I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, so I'm just going to start off with this. Boredom is real. All right. Boredom is real out here. Okay. And I'm being so serious. Okay. Okay. When you have everything, when everything is going right, you just think of dumb stuff to do.
That's true.
And I'm so serious.
What the Bible said about idle mind?
The Devil's Playground.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you why. When I first got with Darren, okay? When I first got with him, got us an apartment. I had Demi. He was a doting husband. It was just wonderful. And I was like, waiting on the next shoe to drop. I literally was going to church and I was talking to a sister and I was like, it's just weird. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, God has answered every prayer that I have, but I needed some mess.
We need some drama.
I needed some drama. I needed this and self-sabotage is real.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't forget where she came from. We're not going to do that. Okay. She was first was with Bow Wow.
50 Cent.
Future.
50 Cent. Don't forget 50 Cent.
50 Cent. And then she went to Russell. But baby, you got to understand, I just told y'all, my husband had to tell me you're not the man. See, sometimes you ain't ready for your blessing. Sometimes when you pray, you get exactly what you asked for, and sometimes you're not ready for that man to come.
Oh my goodness!
I sabotage my own marriage because I wasn't ready for a good man.
Kind of like Megan Good and Devon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, baby, you can't go from this to this. No way. Because I guarantee you, it be times where I be feeling cute, baby. My husband be like, where you going with that? Because he cares about me.
To the mirror.
When I dot that door, I'm a reflection of him. So if I'm looking like this, who that represent? Who this represent?
Russell.
Girl.
Her name is Ciara Wilson.
It look like she dating Future. Yeah.
It do look like she dating Future.
Wearing it. I don't care who else is wearing that. I don't care what's the theme. Sometimes as a child of God, let me tell y'all a Bible verse. Because Romans 14:16. Therefore, do not let what you know is good be spoken evil of. Immediately when we saw this, they're gonna go back to this. Of course they're gonna go back to this because you put it out there. You want to be a closet Christian, take your butt back in the closet. Don't let nobody know that you are a child of God. Yes, people are going to be holding you accountable to that. Don't nobody hold Beyonce accountable because we know she a witch. I said it. Okay, I said it. We expect for her titties, her butt, her behind to be out. We expect all of that because she don't believe in what we believe in. But biblically, a Proverbs 31 woman, she's clothed different, baby. When you're a Christian, you move differently. Period. Aside from anything, aside from the artistry, baby, you move different. Okay. Yeah. When you are a child of God, you clothe yourself differently. Ain't no way heck they got up and said, yes, this is what we gonna go with. Yes.
I mean, she might as well have taken the thong off.
You might as well just walk naked, baby.
She could have just taken off her thong and just did it.
And see the thing is that I feel like it's like ever since Sonny brought that up, I'm like, that's my real question. Like what both of y'all said, why, as the man, you the head, as the head,
Is he? Is he?
He should be.
It's supposed to start with you.
See that he's a good man. Is he
Exactly.
the head?
Exactly.
Like Russell,
I would want my husband to be like, baby. I would want my husband to be like, baby, please don't wear
I'm gonna tell you, it's a difference.
Like
my ex, he was nice. My husband now, he's a man. He don't play when it comes to me. He don't play with baby. I was the other day, and it began on my damn nerve. Okay, but that's my husband, baby. I was putting on a shirt, baby. I had a bra on, baby. I ain't got nothing, baby. Come on now, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. Okay? I don't got nothing. But baby, I was putting on a shirt. I had a bra on. He said, "You got the door all open, baby." He closed that front door. He don't want nobody to see his dots, baby. They are his. He's alone, baby. He don't play about me. That is my husband. He does not play. I'll lean over. You see anything when I lean over? He like, why you got that on? You go put a jacket. He don't play about me. So I be darned if he allows me to. And yes, allow. He runs this because my body is not my own. Mm-hmm. My body is my husband's. So is he the head? Just because he's there and he's a good man, don't mean he the head. Because if he was, she wouldn't be walking out like that.
Yep.
So I don't care what you say. When it comes to that, he's not the head of that household.
Most kept women ain't gonna walk out the house like that. Like I said, look how Megan not even married to Partisan Fontaine, but what she had on at the award show.
She looked gorgeous. Not only that, I wanted to get on the whole Ciara, the Beyonce stuff like this. Let's really look into this, right? You got Cardi B that sings about WAP, right? She WAP. Did you not see her drop that record when her daughter came in the room? But she's okay with us, our sons and daughters listening to it. All right, let's get on Beyonce talking about, you know what I'm saying, cheating, all this stuff like that, but she's still with her husband. See, you can't sit up here and be conflicted with these celebrities. Right. So yes, baby, no. You can't represent my father, and then you sit up here and you go out like this. See, this is the reason why people don't take us seriously. They don't take us seriously. So that's why I went to that scripture. Don't let your good be evil spoken of. Am I perfect? No. In my walk, have I drunk? Have I did this? Yes, but you're not going to know of it. Because I don't want to be the cause as to why you drop. I don't want to be the cause or reason why that you fall. Baby, you walk out like this, my own husband. Let me tell you that this is deep. I'm going somewhere. I tried to tell my husband to come watch this. He said, no. You want to know why? Because it's somebody's wife. That's flesh. He doesn't want to look upon another woman. This can very well lead somebody astray, baby. This is the reason why this is the issue. Okay? This is the reason why you're Christian. You're going to be miserable. You can't be walking around like this, baby. None of us can. I just, the little outfit that I wore the other day, I was like, oh, dang, my little booty.
Yeah, they made me be like, ooh, Lord.
It's there. I can't help that. I'm clothed, though. It's there. I don't have to do all of this, baby. It's there. I don't have to do that. It's there. She didn't have to do this. It's there.
Honestly, at no point was that appropriate. Honestly, I don't even, because I know like they say award shows, but even at award shows, I honestly don't think at any point are those type of dresses appropriate.
I don't know why they keep making them.
No, the only one I felt who had a really cute one on, it was see-through, but it was like, it had a lot going on. So you kind of, all I really saw was her legs and like a cute, like a little definition of her little bum, but was Halle Berry. But she had on a full bodysuit, you know.
But so even with her, I expect her to be naked too. We didn't see her bird naked tail on I don't know how many movies. You know. So, but that my thing is, and that's why I prefaced my stuff before I started. Because at the end of the day, like I said, as a Christian, I'm disappointed that she did that because I know what's gonna come after that. I know. But my issue was the stuff that y'all talking about. I rarely saw people mad because of that.
They got deeper.
They was mad about they going to future. They going to this why she a hoe and this no y'all
I don't know nothing about all of that.
Girl, honestly, that's all
news to me. I didn't know nothing about the
I was seeing down my timeline because and honestly it was a bunch of men. But my thing is men been mad at her ever since she got with Russell. And so that's where my outrage was is that y'all keep coming at her. Y'all get mad anytime she do something. Y'all not mad because she a Christian and wearing this dress. Y'all just mad because y'all be looking for her to do something wrong every single time because y'all don't like her. Now, what y'all saying? If somebody would have posted that, I'd be like, yeah, y'all right. I definitely agree. And that's why before y'all even said what y'all said, I said what I said. Because I saw the same thing. Because I'm not finna, even with certain stuff, like, I don't know if y'all remember that shoot I did like 2 or 3 years ago for my birthday where I had like the crystal dress on.
That was a cute dress.
My nana got it framed and I hate it because conviction wise, I'm like, oh, nana, like my breast is showing and you did like, I didn't even make that picture public when I posted it because I didn't want family and all that stuff to see it, you know? So I'm just like, conviction wise, I don't see how, because it's certain stuff, even with me being a designer or a brand or whatever, and my dress was cute, honey. I had my little sleeve on, had my little design aspect and all of that. It wasn't just see-through, but even then, I felt good. I felt like I looked good. I'm like, oh yes, I like this. I don't do this type of stuff, so this would be cute. But I would be lying if I said, relational wise, I didn't feel the way to where I don't even really like reposting it. I'll repost it because I like the dress, but me being in it made me feel a way relationally.
But did you hear yourself though? Okay, you said conviction. Do you know that conviction comes by the way of the Holy Spirit? I had this conversation with my husband before. You know, we was talking about addictions and different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I shared with you guys, even on my platform, that I was at one point in time addicted to pornography. That's because of my, you know, traumas and stuff like that. But not for nothing, conviction. The Holy Spirit has to tell you that something is wrong. If you don't have the Holy Spirit within you, you're not going to be convicted. You're going to be like, it's okay. So that's why it raised a flag. That's why I say, is he the head? Because if you guys are really in relationship with the Lord, he's going to convict you. And yes, sorry, as Christians, we have to move differently. Some stuff you can't publicize. I remember, you know, I was going through my walk and I was drinking and stuff. I wasn't on there.
That's why I don't be posting when I be out. Like when we was out in Atlanta, you see, I ain't post really nothing from the lounge because I hate when I'm with people. Like I got this one homegirl, every time we out, she going live, baby. I don't want to, even if I am in here twerking, baby, this between us and the club. This ain't supposed to get posted.
Exactly. And that's why I said that's biblical. You're not supposed to let your good, I mean, and those are the struggles that we have to deal with. You don't bypass the stuff that you go through because you never know what's going to make a person fall. They may be looking at you, especially me or whatever, and be like, oh my God, Whitney is such a great Christian. Here I go, hey, got this on. They're going to be like, oh God, you know, ain't nothing different. I might as well stay like this. This is the reason why. Now, as far as her being a mother or whatever, I'm not going to lie. I said what I said and I stand on this. As a mother, that's a bad decision. Is she a bad parent? Yeah. Because I just told you guys, as you heard Cardi B, listening to WAP, turned it off. Even in the midst of her writing that song, listen, she turned it off. That's good parenting. She knew her daughter was coming about to hear that. You are online where thousands and million people can see this. Your husband just went to a father-daughter dance with your child, and you got stuff like this that your daughter's gonna be able to pull up one day and see about you. That's a bad choice you made as a parent. Period. I don't care what nobody got to say with that. As a parent, I choose what I post because I know Demi's gonna be able to be out there and see stuff or whatever. What I did in my past when I was single, that's different. She's a married woman. You can't sit up here and tell me that, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm sexy. Who cares? My husband, I don't no shade. Like I said, my body, I'm kind of insecure about it, but it's his. He loved my dots. He don't want nobody else to see it. I don't care. I'm like, you can't see anything. Man. No, I see him. Put him away. Okay, there ain't nobody. That's my husband. He honors my body. He respects me. He cherishes me. And then I know crazy people out there that I mean, seriously, if I showed you my DM, girls are like, can I marry you? Whitney? It's weird. Are in my DMs. You think if I was to wear something like that, that will make them fall? Yeah. That will make them fall. I'm going to be held accountable for that. That's the reason why we can't move like that. But as her just hating her and saying, oh, this is what future, no. But like I said, we do got to remember where she came from. And sometimes we can kind of miss it. That's why I said boredom, because I've been there when everything was going good with me and Darren. I was just like waiting on the next shooter job because I'm just like, this is too good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to turmoil because where
we came from.
Yeah,
You know, it may, and what I'm hoping and praying is that it ends up being a learning lesson for them.
Yes.
Because I don't know what they think, but just my opinion.
Right.
I don't know if she expected the amount of outrage that came out of it, because in her mind, she probably was thinking, well, they've seen my body before and it's a sheer theme. And, you know, they just gonna be, you know, in her mind, sometimes we do be willingly naive. Yeah. And maybe they was thinking like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. And maybe afterwards, when they saw the outrageous stuff, it's possible they could have went home that night or the next night once they saw everything and was like, dang, we shouldn't have did that. You know, I hope I didn't make nobody fall. I hope this did. You know, I'm sure that, because like you said, if you have any type of relationship with God, even if you ain't high up there, you know, God know how to convict you when he needs to convict you. Yeah. And I don't see them having a real relationship with God and not feeling any type of conviction now that everybody has, you know, reacted the way they reacted. Now, they may not have had no conviction before, but maybe God was using it as a lesson for them. Like, hey, this is why I don't want you to do this. Like, they expect you to look a certain way when you're performing or when you're in a photo shoot, or we know if she in a music video, she might have on a bodysuit, she might have on some little shorts or whatever, she gonna be dancing. That's her. We expect that. But
naked at an award show,
and so I think
she
it's
was
one of those
naked,
things.
y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
baby, bucket naked,
like that.
Bucket naked.
I wouldn't even show up like
you
that.
Don't,
like,
you don't, girl.
Even
on your little bodysuit, we had your hands right. The head,
you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta cover up some stuff.
Because the thing is, that's sexier to me. That's sexier when it feels something.
You know, give me a little cup. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I told my mama, I say, mama, now I walk around here selling nude art all the time. You know what I'm saying? My little naked behind and been all over the internet, and it's across the world. People done bought some nudity. But you know, as naked as I be, I'm not gonna show up to no event looking that naked.
Yeah, I've never seen you show up to any event like that.
No, and that's why people didn't expect for you to talk out the way you did. Because I'll be like, y'all getting misconstrued.
I ain't gonna lie, I was lost. I was like, Sonny, you said that?
Cause I'm like this when I performed at the poetry thing. You know what I'm saying? I had a little halter top and a skirt. I'm not gonna be naked. You know what I'm saying? My art is the form of expression.
You're not as provocative as people think you are. If
anybody
meets you and has a personal relationship with you, they'll know that. But you know, your stuff is just your job is your job.
That's
why I respect what you do so much, is because you not out here trying to just post stuff for Instagram and get some likes. Like, this is literally your job. Like, I literally get inspired by your art and your pictures and stuff that you do. And so I feel like like I said, your job is your job. At the same time, I've seen you. I've been at your art shows. I've been where you come and do poetry, and you are conservative, not conservative.
I was going to say she's conservative, low-key.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people actually slid in my inbox and was like, I can't believe you would say anything like that. I would think you would like Ciara's dress. And I was like,
I have no idea.
The nerve.
I was like, are you kidding me? And so I asked him, I was like, I didn't even, honestly, I had a couple of them, a few of them I didn't even bother to even answer because I knew they was just trolling. You know, 1 or 2 I did respond back to, and I was just like, I said, you know, y'all really don't know me. Contrary to what y'all think, I am, first of all, I'm not this talkative in public. Number 1, I stay to myself, you know. Number 2, when I am dressed out in public, I cover things up because my thing is y'all are already getting exposed to this stuff right here, so it's no point in me coming out like that too. That's just too much. That's just and then you messing up your money. No, buy the picture. You know exactly. All right. It was just like, I did get a few people who was a bit shocked. And then on top of that, you know, I dropped that Wagon Wednesday picture today. So they was really on some, I don't even understand. Okay,
but you're not married.
You know,
that's another thing.
I'm not married. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that,
for real too. when I got in my relationship, them pictures did stop. So that's old stuff.
And not only that, you not, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not a Ciara and Russell where you're an out loud Christian.
Oh no,
so
I'm really like
nobody is gonna know your beliefs unless they personally talk to you.
They have to talk to me,
and so that's different too.
What I do, because of what I do, I can't really get into the religious side
girl,
of
people will be arguing with you.
They gonna pick me apart. They got time for all of that,
because they do me like that, and that's why I have to watch. And God had even been convicting me lately, certain play, and that's why I had to drop certain friends, because when I'm with them certain friends, we always doing stuff, and I had to think in my head like, look, the places that God is taking you, you can't be seen at these certain places, because just you knowing me, anybody that know me know Jesus all day. Yeah. Jesus all day. I'm about his kingdom. I'm about his assignments, and they know that. Even though they know I'm humble, they know I'm still a regular human. I still have my faults and all that stuff, but they know that number one, that's it. So if you go and you see me at somewhere that I really, you in your head you feel like I shouldn't be, then I'm not gonna say it might stray you away from God, but it may make you feel like,
I know what you mean.
Well, I know Keandra really loved God, and she did this, so that means I could do it too.
And that was the point of my status this morning when I said people need to get off of this. If they can do it, I can do it too. Yeah. Because everything is not for you,
and everybody's conviction is different. Exactly. God may tell me and Whitney talked about this in Atlanta. Yeah. God may tell Whitney, look, you can't listen to you can't listen to Chris Brown, okay? Yeah. Isaiah only. Yeah. Meanwhile, God might be like, oh, you can listen to a little Brian McKnight, because that stuff don't phase you. So it's fine with that. Long as
we have the conversation.
Yes. Everybody's conviction is different. So
I hate the fact that people be trying to do that. And it's happening more now that social media is so prominent. More and more people are starting to see others do things, and then they get inspired and feel like they can do it too. And it's just kind of feel like we're not built to do the same thing as the next person. God gave everybody their own gifts. And my gift is not your gift. Your gift is not her gift. And it's all, yes, we should be able to fit. That's why we got different gifts. You know what I'm saying? If God gave you the gift of welding, you a welder. I'm a carpenter. You know what I'm saying? So we can work together and build something together. But I'm not finna go try to be a welder. I'm a carpenter. I'm going to stay where I'm at. You know? And I just kind of feel like too many people are now trying to be the next person. And that's the problem. And like I said, going back to Ciara's dress, that ain't Ciara's spot. You know what I'm saying?
It's already enough people doing that.
That's not for you, not Ciara.
Because like you said, she not even making goodies music no more. Like baby, I was inspired by that Beauty Mark CD, honey. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my husband. He gonna look.
And I would talk about that. That ain't her thing. And I feel like it's like, that's why I was saying with the boredom thing. It's like, okay, well, this love thing ain't working. It ain't getting. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I got married and I became a mother and stuff, I lost a lot of friends because I'm moving. I'm moving different now. And so the thing is that, stuff happens and shifts changes. And I think just for her, she's probably lost who she is. And she's trying to figure out who she is.
I mean, you ain't lying, because I ain't gonna lie. Because of her new identity that she built with Russell, I did forget that she came from Future and 50 and Bow Wow.
But the thing is, my thing is this, why I say all that to say, and I'm gonna let you get it, Kay. What I say all that to say though, it's beauty in where you're at right now.
Yeah.
That's why everybody was kind of low key like, girl, even with that snippet, girl, stop, let it go. Give us some stuff that's right now. You are married right now. Tell us the beauty about that, how you're riding your husband. Or you're popping it. It's okay that you married. We happy about that. We want to hear about that. No, we don't care about being independent because you're not. You aren't independent. You are solely dependent on your husband if you're doing it right. I'm not independent. I'm okay with that. These lights go
Baby,
out.
I'm over it.
Like, baby, what we doing? No, I'm not independent, baby. I solely depend on my husband. I'm not working. I solely depend on Jesus. I solely depend on my husband, baby. Yes, okay.
Baby, and I can't wait for it.
And I'm happy about it because he's the head in every which way. He is everything. He controls everything. Now, don't get twisted. If anything was to happen, I'm good. Like, baby, I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I feel like when we get into these positions, we get complacent and we don't feel like this is enough. And I feel like that's where she's at. She's almost 40 if she's not in her 40s. And she like, do I still got it? Like,
yeah.
No, you got it, baby. You won.
Like I said, she needs to go produce some. If she still wants to write about independence, get somebody else to sing that. Get somebody else to do it. You don't do it. Get somebody else to do it.
Well, see, when I listen, because she recently posted more of the song, because I guess it's gonna come out. And in the song, she was like telling women, like, if he's disrespecting you, you don't have to put up with it. If he's doing this and that. So it was like more to the song than just independent. So I understood it more once she posted more of it. But I was just about to say that stuff is really true, because me and my best friend had a conversation about that like a year or two ago, where she was like, man, this stuff going so good. I'm like, I kind of missed the toxicness from my last relationship. Like I missed the arguments. Like I missed it. And even I don't know if y'all watch. We've been on this topic for a long time. But I don't know if y'all watch Walking Dead, which I probably don't.
I did.
But baby, that was my show.
All
But
the seasons.
if you remember in the first season, Rick and Lori was arguing because she was mad because he don't argue with her and he don't get mad, and he always wanted to just work stuff out, and she was upset, and that's what ran her to his best friend, because she wanted toxic.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think, okay, I'm gonna be the oddball because I personally love it when it's no toxic or nothing going on.
That's
to be
great.
honest,
No, you're supposed to be like that.
I love it.
You're
So
saying
whenever
that's an
there's
issue.
nothing going on for me,
that is an issue.
What I end up doing is, now I would say, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't need drama in my life, because I have estrogen like you ladies. I need some drama in my life like all of us women do. But what I tend to
watch a show.
I watch a bunch of like negative stuff. I be watching.
You gotta get your fix somewhere.
I gotta get it, y'all.
Me too.
My man be sitting here like, why you watching it?
I got to. I live vicarious.
I have to. I gotta see somebody die. I gotta see
that's me. I'm watching Investigation Discovery. That's me.
I watch all Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. All of it.
Girl, I love it.
All of it. I love true crime.
I love it.
True crime.
I love none of that happening for me. I'm
I need to hear it.
I'm gardening. We go out with the kids. We play.
Y'all, like literally some days I just be bored and I just go in there and just start arguing with my sister, my mama. Like, what y'all doing? Why you look like that?
You know, I just be. So my drama really come out with TV shows, or you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gonna lie, this has actually been something I've been doing mainly since I had, been dealing with my guy. Facebook has been a huge outlet for me when it came to me needing some drama in my life.
Because they gonna give it to you.
Baby, I love starting arguments on Facebook. Oh, yes. It really, like, I get it out. You know what I'm saying? I love starting arguments on Facebook. It is, I sometimes really be trolling hard just so I can hop on somebody's status and get to fighting with somebody.
Girl.
Like,
I be over it. Like the moment that I make a post, I'll be ready to argue for a good 5-10 minutes. But after that, I'm like, look, I got stuff to do. I'm not finna keep arguing back and forth with y'all.
But
so eventually I delete it. I just delete it and go about my day. But
a lot of my husband, baby, I see a post, I'm like, baby, listen to this mess. And then I just go to the next.
So sometimes y'all may see my post and it might be too far to the left. That's because I'm in a mood. I'm bored. And I'm not going to start arguing with him. You can kind of tell
stuff like this when you're bored. So keep it up.
I was bored. I mean,
you know what? Now that I think about it, that stuff be for real. Because I know sometimes Like, I'll be bored and I'm like, I'm just finna get cute and take a picture. And then I just go and I go and put on this real sexy dress just to get some and take me some pictures and just be
and then regretting it.
And I take it down.
Yeah, you be upset. Right.
And it was one day, y'all, I'm gonna embarrass myself. So it was one day I was feeling myself because that was when I first started like working out a little bit. Like before this trainer, I was working with another trainer, but I was working out and I was feeling myself and stuff. So I was getting dressed and I had put on this bodysuit. And I was like, Kendra, you look real good in bodysuits. I didn't notice that. Then I had my little Erykah Badu wrap on. So I'm just feeling real, just,
earthly.
And so, yes. And so I thought it was so cute. Thighs was looking nice. Got my tattoo. And so I took a picture. And so I thought I was so cute, y'all. And I still got it. But later that day, my best friend, she ignorant. Sometimes I be having to check her because I'm like, girl, don't talk to me like that, number one. But later that day, she saw the picture, and this was during our times, y'all. We just was very toxic, y'all. We had to work it out. But she was like, why you post that picture? I was like, what's the issue? This why you not gonna never get married. You not gonna. I was like, but then, and she was like, this why you not gonna never get married. Ain't no man. And you stay crying about how you can't get no man and this and that. And you posted stuff like this. Now, when we talk about it now, we can laugh about it. But I was ready to fight her that night.
Right.
But
you should have tossed her down to me.
But I took it down though. But I say that to say, we really do be getting to a point where we be bored and we just do stuff. And when I look back at it, I'm like, Kendra, you know what? You really shouldn't have posted that picture. But then I tell her too, like, girl, you didn't have to talk to me like that. Because why you say that? And now she be feeling so bad. She's like, Kendra, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said that to
Maybe
you,
she was bored.
I'm telling you, we argue for fun.
We really do.
I'm telling you, Lord, but we can be all day on this topic, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm happy you're free, right? Okay, you free?
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, my lungs is clear. Like,
okay,
all right. Just
because baby, she was ready, baby. I told
now I can go and delete my posters and everything. I could just be free. I was waiting. I'm telling y'all all week. I've been preparing my answer because I said I already know Whitney gonna bring it up, and I need to have my points together and all of that.
That's why I didn't even put in the title. I said because
I was like, I don't see Ciara.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring it up anyway.
I already told her we're gonna talk about this. I said I ain't gonna put in the post. I'm gonna see. I know Kay. And then as soon as I said I'm gonna talk about it. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up. But before we do, this is where you can connect with us. Kay, tell them what to do.
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at K Daniels Designs. And what else I got? You can find me on TikTok at VK Daniels. Don't find me on Facebook because I don't want nobody on Facebook. That's it.
Bye, girl. Silly self. Sunny love.
You can find me on Instagram at the Black. Oh gosh, I've been laughing so hard. I almost forgot my Instagram name. Black Sunshine _ LLC. You can also find me on Facebook as Sunny Love, and just those two places because everybody else.
Find her on Facebook as Buck Naked Like Ciara.com.
But for a good cause.
Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. And last but certainly not least, you ain't gonna find nothing but a good time. Okay. Wholesome fun. Okay. Not for nothing, y'all. I'm Whitney D. You can find me on YouTube at Whitney D TV or on Facebook at Whitney Davis. Don't start nothing, okay? All right. Or you can find me on Instagram at Whitney D _TV, TikTok at Whitney D TV. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to another installation of Uncommon Opinions. And we'll see you guys next week.
Next time.
Oh, well, let me get my girls on her. Deuces.